Welcome back, friends, to another Battle Brothers adventure. Today we're going to do, I guess, kind of a challenge run with greenskins. I came down, so I got the quest here. I'm supposed to destroy any greenskin parties, and eventually the warlord will come out, and then I have to kill him, which I was kind of hoping to do some videos showing fighting orc warriors, and I keep running into goblins, I keep running into berserkers and orc young, but I hadn't really been running into warriors. I got this quest. It took forever to find any greenskin groups, and I've got this oath that gives me bonuses against undead, but negatives against non-undead, which is not helping at all. So finally I wandered down here and I found a party of orc warriors, and as I was about to attack them, another group of orc warriors appeared, half and half orc young, half orc warriors, and they merge. They don't group together deliberately or form one unit, but they joined up on top of each other and kept following me. And I didn't want to fight 20 orcs. And all of a sudden these other goblin groups keep coming out. I killed one group that was wolf riders with a few ambushers, and now there's more. So it's going to be a challenge run. Might kill another one or two that are through here, and hopefully find the Orc Warlord. Those guys are very dangerous, so if we do track him down, he'll be a fun one. To start with, we might join this mercenary group over here and just kill some of these guys. I've got a Goblin Overseer, which if we can kill him will be nice, because he has usually has a high-level crossbow, which my guys will greatly appreciate. So we're gonna go fight goblins. What do we got? We'll take our ranged guys because they'll be handy, and he's only lightly wounded. Swords for everybody, again lightly armored, and we can give this guy a pike because I don't really need the bonus to armor damage. These guys are extras, basically. They're just dudes. I could throw them on the front line, but I don't really need to. And this guy, I specifically, because I'm going out hunting eventually for orc warriors and maybe an orc warlord, I started buying hammers, because you're going to need them, because you've got a lot of armor to smash through. And it's nice, if you don't know this... Oh, I bumped that. Anyway. So when you go on to your guy and you look to see what kind of damage he does. Okay, so his sword does 32 to 36 damage to armor. If I give this guy a hammer and I look at his destroy armor, he'll do 60 to 105 damage to armor. But if I go to this guy who has the hammer perk and I go over it, it shows he'll do 80 to 140 damage because he has the hammer perk, which gives him extra damage when he uses the destroy armor attack. And it's already built in when you look. You don't have to do the calculations yourself, which is nice. So that is handy, because when we come down to this guy, he also has the hammer perk, and he has this two-handed reach hammer. When he does destroy armor, it's 178 to 267 damage to armor. So that's a very big wallop to armor. So that's why it's important to have hammers, because otherwise, even a bill hook, which is a pretty good, it does a decent amount. If you look, it does 140% effective against armor. It does a lot of damage to armor. But ultimately, that's only 77 to 119. That's nothing compared to 178 to 267. And Orc Warriors, and the Orc Warlord especially, have a shit ton of armor. Alright, so we got the pikes. This guy usually would be in the front because his armor is still a little damaged. I mean, it's still 200. But we're going to stick him in the back anyway. You might notice he has a whip. Actually, I'll take the whips away. I don't really need them at this point. But the whips will be useful. And in this run, I haven't actually put cleaver perk on anyone except for him. But whips are handy for a couple people who are very accurate in the back with the cleaver perk to disarm people who are problems. If an Orc Warlord smashes through my line and is threatening one of my squishy guys in the back, I can't kill him in a turn. But I can easily disarm him and take away his threat. And this guy could, every turn, just keep disarming the guy while I kill the rest of the army. So the ability to disarm is critical, and I've kind of screwed up by not having it spread more thoroughly throughout my army. We'll see if it punishes me. All right, let's go start off with this fight. Any kills will be good, but I really want to get the Overseer if I can. I see blood splatters, but it's kind of tough to tell which ones. There we go. Because mercenaries are pretty fast. They've got high initiative, so they could be going before the... Yeah, see, they're actually overwhelming the goblins, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I'm not too concerned. I think in one of my other videos we looked at some mercenaries once. They can be an interesting bunch. They've got unique skill sets and abilities. Just gotta we gotta rush. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's gonna block this guy off a little bit. I don't know exactly why I messed that up, but we have to rush in because these mercenaries will kill them very quickly. Oh, well, good. They're shooting at us. They got guys right here in their face and they're going to shoot at us. These guys they usually will pick the easier target. These guys probably have a higher range defense. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't quite get to him, but we're gonna try. And that's fine. We can wreck some goblins. This guy is my highest initiative, so he'll get to go first. Maybe kill that guy. The Overseer, again, he has that pretty powerful crossbow. I think they usually have a whip too. Either they have the whip or they have an ability, which is like a whip. They can whip and motivate their troops if they're fleeing. Not quite in range. And actually, I want to see if I can kill this guy so I can free him up to run that guy down. It's a good hit. It's a good start. Yep, and that's why I have to rush in, because mercenaries are pretty dangerous. So this is in line. To avoid giving cover from my guy, I have to be in this line. So I could come to here. This guy goes next, and he might shoot at this guy, but whatever. I don't think he'll one-shot him. Missed. He can step back, I guess. Yep, there we go. He goes the whip, and he rallied that guy. We'll move in. We'll move in. Sure, everybody's gonna move in. He'll come up here just to provide some cover for those guys so they don't get shot as much. And there. He's slowed because of the poison, but he'll take cover behind him. Alright. So this could work out, because he'll go fairly early. I could try to just step up there, but I think I can just kill this guy, and then step up. I could actually step up here and trap all these guys. Sorry about that. Ended up actually my what is it, 18-year-old teen daughter came in, just kind of goofing off with the baby voice, and I was mortified that she was recorded. But anyway, nothing else happened. The mercenaries, you guys fought a little bit, are good. This guy is actually, I want him to reload, and I don't know if he's in range of anybody, so he's gonna wait. Yeah, actually, I'm going to have to hurry if I want to kill that guy. I might be able to hit him here, though. But you can see he's got some pretty good defense. Oh, this is my newer guy, so he's not as good. Yeah, they're pretty brutal. We're going to try to block. If we come in here, maybe we can block these guys off. Although this guy probably has the polearm perk and can move 2 steps and swing. Just got to hit him with everything we've got. It'll block him from getting in there, which will be handy. Not dead yet. Might as well move in and kill what we can. I'm not worried about being shot at anymore. And he'll get to go first. He does have a lot of armor still. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to move here and let him swing at me first, so we'll hang out here. Now technically, this guy could try to run, because he's got some openings. You can't shoot anything, so I'm going to just move forward. These little bastards. Alright. Yeah, because this guy is the priority, I mean, I would like to kill these guys because they're a bit of a threat to him, but I want to kill him and get his gear. So we'll focus fire on that guy, even though it may not be the best tactically for keeping my guys uninjured. Oh, that's kind of nice. He opened up that so he can step forward and swing at him. Some more damage. You know, theoretically, he could shoot here and hit somebody at random. Or miss. He's not going to be able to step forward and swing. So I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to move up here so I can be in range of those guys next turn. And we'll just start hitting these guys. Doing what we can. Could move to here and take a shot at somebody. A good crossbow shot could kill one of these guys. He's running, so he might as well come up to here. He can come in, take a swing at that guy. Yep, and now it's just kind of cleanup time. Good. Oops. So, didn't take too much damage, and hopefully we'll get... Oh yeah, he's tired. Didn't take too much damage, and hopefully we got some decent loot and a little bit of experience. It's important not to take too much damage because I've got the Orc Warlord and a bunch of other Orc parties running around that I have to deal with. Don't have anything for him to do. Alright. Let's hit him. And I can step up here. I don't think he'll be in range. Oh, he's... could. Nope. This guy... Now, if you have the rotate perk, you can actually rotate through friendly allies that aren't part of your party. However, to rotate would take too much fatigue or end action points. I wouldn't be able to actually attack. So that's not going to happen. This guy, however, can step up here and try to kill him. Poach it from that guy. And then we can block off this guy and try to finish him off. And a little bit of extra experience. Doesn't look like anyone leveled up, but every little bit helps. And we did get this nice crossbow, so we'll take a look at that, actually. It's weird I had that message, because I thought earlier, before I had saved, it said we had already gotten the Warlord's attention. Alright, so the regular crossbow, 40 to 60 damage. The Spiked Impaler, wherever it is, 50 to 70, so 10 damage more. It does 50 and 75 for the stats, 50 and 70, so it does more damage, and it's a little bit more effective against armor. Range of 6, maximum fatigue 8. Range of 6, maximum fatigue 10. So it's a little bit heavier. And it does also have, we'll give it to our better archer here. It does have another ability, if you look. Or I thought it did, unless it changed. I don't see it anymore, but it used to, at least. The spiked impaler, when it hit something, would knock it back a space. It would like do impact and push it. So I'll be curious to see if it continues to do that, because it doesn't say it anymore. Unless I put it, maybe it's on the weapon itself. It shoots stakes with enough force to knock back a target hit. So it says it in the text. It doesn't actually describe it anywhere in the effects. I see, at least. Now, it says it has a plus 10% chance to hit, minus 3% per tile of distance. This has a plus 15% chance to hit. So this, or you can say either way. This is either slightly more accurate, or this is slightly less accurate. But it does significantly more damage. So if you've got someone who's accurate, you want to give it to them just to do that more damage. So we're good there. All right, so everyone else, I mean, we took a little bit of damage, but nothing too serious. If I were done and I wanted to go back to town and sell stuff, I would repair all these swords, because look at that, it's worth 848. These are worth repairing before you sell. However, my intent is to fight and look for the next group. And I'm going to need my tools to repair my gear. And I'm going to... It sounds a little loud to me. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Alright. A little better. Actually I might rest a bit. There's one of the orc groups. You can see there's two of them, which, like I said, is a little too much for me to handle by myself. Actually, it's interesting. There's 10 mercenaries, but even with 10 mercenaries, I don't think this group equals one of these groups. They just don't have the oomph to chop up the armor. So I'm going to avoid them. I could, I think, kill these guys. And again, most of my guys are pretty well equipped. Some minor armor damage and health, but nothing too serious. So let's come down here. I don't want to fight them in the woods, but here in the open should be good. Now, what'll be nice is, because I've got wolf riders, I think they're going to be more tempted to get into melee with me instead of shooting it out with me, which is what I would like to avoid. But we'll see. They're hitting shields so far, which is good. And it's nice there's some high ground here, so if they do want to have a shootout and there's some high ground here, we can get up on the high ground and have a shootout. I don't want to advance too aggressively. I want to see where these wolves are going to go, so we'll wait. Okay. So he can move up here now, and we'll take a shot at one of these guys. That'll work. He'll wait and step up here. This guy, let's come in here and just get mixed up here. Actually, we can wait. We're going to move more people up, and he'll get the bonus to hit. There's no rush. This guy can come here. This guy can come into here. Fine. Now we can take that swing. Alright, I have to make sure I don't get too aggressive moving forward, because these wolves, if they can, will come around my flanks and try to threaten my guys in the back. So we'll put this guy here. Put this guy here. They could step into here. I don't want that, so we'll go there. The problem is, these guys are probably waiting. Yep, so they can move, and then they'll get to go first next turn and swoop around. So I don't want to leave too many openings for them. This guy can come here. Step up here, so if they do come in here, we got some firepower for them. This guy, theoretically, he could lock this guy in, but then he'll just get attacked. We'll go for it. He's pretty tough. He's got good defense. And he'll get to go first next turn. Step up here, and take a shot. Nope, 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 nope. I think he can move forward now. This guy's locked, and there's no one else fast up here. Two hits is pretty good. And here they come. That's what I figured. He'd go in there, but now he's got plenty of people all around him. We should be able to wipe him out pretty quickly. Yep, and they're trying to work the flank, which is fine. He'll wait, I think, between all of this, so we can kill him pretty easily. Sure. Do some wounds there. Could take a shot at one of these guys. That'll work. Step down, hit him. Yeah, I can just start butchering these guys, hopefully. He doesn't have Berserk, so we don't get to swing again, but I think that's still pretty good. Let's push through. Actually, let's come down here, so this guy isn't tempted to come up and threaten up here. He'll wait. I still have this guy who has to go and doesn't have any other targets besides him, so he might as well swing. He can come down here, and then this. No, we'll stay up here. He can shoot him, or attempt to shoot and miss, as the case may be. Nope. Nope. I could step in here, and then these guys would both get to do all their attacks against him. I don't think that's required. How hurt is he? Yeah, whatever. I don't think he's got to hurt too much. He's got pretty good armor and good defense, which means I can step him forward. He could have stepped forward next turn to swing. The good thing is these arrows are not very effective against armor. So even though I'm being hit a decent amount, it's not really causing a lot of damage to my armor. That was not a good place to go. Pikes do some damage, though. Alright, let's finish him off. He will not step down. I think we're good. We do want to hit this guy, though. And finish him. That was helpful. These pikes should hit him. That guy is already out of the fight. We've got a clear shot at him. So I'll try to hit him before he gets away. Ooh, I thought that'd be an easy kill. Guess not. We're missing a lot here. Alright. He can't move and swing anyway. Let's see if we can finish him off. And then we've killed the wolf, so that guy dismounts, and we can hit him too. And now they're all running, which is great. This guy is not, however, so I don't want to step forward there yet. Good, 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 good. No, they're still going to fight it out for a bit. That's convenient for me, so I want to make sure they don't get away. I'm fine with him. I want to get into the... Actually, this guy can move into there. But this will stop him from getting away. Good. That means you can shoot him. You can get a free kill. That'll help him hopefully level up again. Bum, bum, bum. He's locked all those guys in, hopefully, and we'll shoot him up. No other good targets. Yeah, shoot him twice. And now he can start moving in here. So we have taken a bit of damage. Not terrible, but hopefully it won't be too much of a pain for me to heal up. Yep, you can see swords do quite a bit of damage on these soft targets. And we can finish them off. This time we did get a few levels up. Probably because we didn't have to split the experience with any mercenaries. And now we're full because we haven't gone back to town for a while. So you have to kind of go through and find out what's the least valuable stuff that you've got. In general, sometimes if you've got items like this, you know, 2 tools, that's not worth that much, even though tools are useful. Arrows are not very useful, but these throwing weapons are. So you can see that's worth 200. Sticks and really basic knives are not worth a lot. I don't have any of those. Let's get rid of these arrows. But these knives are worth 350. The swords, 415. This pike, even though it's damaged, is worth 300. These actual, you know, loot items, and it's kind of weird weapons. You know, this weapon here is worth 350, but when you sell it at the town, it's not going to be worth 350. But these loot kind of items, for whatever reason, they will be close. I mean, they could be worth more if the town is favorable with you, or a large town or whatever. So you would definitely want to take those. Even these bows. Let's get rid of another thing of arrows. Now, obviously, that's worth 65. These arrows are worth 35. These are, but I'm not going to mess with it. However, this does tell me it might behoove me. It might behoove me to go up and sell this stuff, even if it's at a, I don't want to say a loss, but not for the best prices available. So we'll try to repair this stuff. And I don't have any armor I need to repair, or any. And that's worth some money. All right. So let's come up to this town. We could probably buy some tools here too, because it's a mining community. Mines have cheap tools generally. Now they may be ravaged by orcs, which would cause problems. We'll see. Well, not orcs, unholds. So, round shields are selling for 12, which is terrible. So what we'll do is... Yeah, whatever. It's not great, but I want to get back out to killing more orcs and goblins. So we're going to sell... I don't need that many hammers, probably, although 5 might be useful. I don't think... Yeah, these guys are all with swords right now. We want to keep the hammers for the orcs. A couple extra sets of armor are always handy. Spears, all these goblin weapons I don't need anymore. The swords are good until you start getting towards late game, and I'm getting close to that point. I've got enough arming swords. I don't need them. I might keep 1. I always have a few flails for my flail guys. And a couple spare things there. I don't need quite that much silk. These are all craft items. I don't remember exactly what you can make with some of these, so I'm holding on to them. This is a huge discount, but I still want to get rid of it just to free up space. Oh, I should probably buy the little bit of tools I have. And actually those tools, even with the unhold attacks, 206 or whatever is a good price for tools. Don't have quite enough to repair all my stuff, but it's close. And since we're here, let's level up our dudes. So this guy, I've been trying to develop into a two-handed hammer guy. 90 accuracy, 93 accuracy is pretty good. I could give him a little bit of range defense. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot. These are both nice too. I think just that little bit will help, even though I'd love to give him some more health. He's almost at 100, so it's not bad. Perks. Perks. Ideally, so I've been mixing it up here too a little bit. I used to take a little bit more on these to do a little bit more damage. I think recover. I'm still not 100% sold on recover. I usually burst my guys, kill a bunch up front, and this seems like wasting a turn, but I think recover, and I think footwork. In general, I used to really rely on rotate, but rotate is not as useful for getting out of a fight, and that's usually what I'm using this for. I don't have a problem getting my guys into fights. The problem usually is getting out if they're injured. And if the guy with, usually I give it to my dudes, if they have rotate, they may not be able to get over. And if they do, it's a lateral move instead of someone from the back rotating forward. So footwork will allow them to step back and away. We'll see. It may not be ideal, but it's going to hopefully solve a problem I've been running into where my guys get stuck. This guy. A dude with a flail. He's already got fearsome. He's already got the flail. He's just a dude, and he just keeps rolling mediocre here, which is why he's a dude with a flail, because he's supposed to just be tough and in the way. And that should be, 59 defense with the bonus from his shield. That's pretty hard to hit. He will, and he's got a decent amount of fatigue, so he can hold armor, and he's got that. So, what's he going to pick for his perks? That is also a good question. These guys normally aren't doing a lot of killing. Their job is to stay alive. I could pick Killing Frenzy, just so if he does kill someone, he gets a bonus for a little while. He's not using Berserk so much because he's not causing a lot of kills. He's just trying to cause injuries and just do raw damage. Again, recover can be useful. It'll allow him to shield wall, use more headshots with his flail. I used to a lot, and this is something for dudes sometimes, give them bags and belts and quick hands and make them a Swiss Army man. They can carry extra, they can carry a sword, a flail, and a hammer or an axe, and then they can easily switch between each whenever they need to for fighting, and that way they always got a bonus to hit whatever their opponent. If their opponent has a lot of armor, boom, pull out the hammer. If their opponent has no armor, boom, pull out the sword. If their opponent has an exposed head, pull out the flail. In fact, no, actually we're gonna go with that just to mix things up a bit. So we're gonna have a Swiss Army guy here, and that way, if you look, it's 98 fatigue. If you put a one-handed weapon in his inventory, it does not add to his fatigue anymore. If you put a two-handed weapon in there, it's actually a one-handed weapon. Two-handed weapon, it will. It's only half the fatigue though, so instead of 14, it's 7. And if you put a spare shield, it is not. So You can also add it for your shield dude, and that way if it gets smashed, you can just pull another shield out. And if we're going to go fight orcs, that may be important, actually. So let's pull that out. Let's pull that out. Sword, that, and let's say a hammer. Now he's set for most of the usual threats. And is taking some stuff out of my inventory that I want to carry around to be ready for anyway. Oh, I'll say I got one more dude here. Archer. Only 2, which is the lowest, but I mean, this is his primary purpose. So I kind of have to put it in there. These are both pretty low. Let's give him some range defense, and especially because he's got -5 from that, let's buff this a little bit. And a perk for an archer. You know, he doesn't need the bags and belts right away. But if we can start causing injuries a little bit or easier, and then start doing more damage to people with injuries, that'll help him in the long run, I think. Or, well, help him in the immediate, be more useful. So we'll go with that, especially if we're going to start fighting some orcs and things. All right, let's make sure. A Lionheart potion. Plus 20 resolve. So I could make one of these and have my standard bearer, or maybe one of my guys with fearsome take it before fighting. Actually, let's make one of these just to take some stuff out of my inventory. Some poisoned oil. It's funny, it doesn't actually say if it causes injury or slows them down, but here it says webneck poison, and webneck poison causes damage, unlike the goblin poison. So we can make some of that as well. May be useful against the orcs. We're going to fight them pretty soon. If it's going to take some time to repair anyway, maybe we'll come up here, see if we can buy some more tools. Oh, gotta be on our guard. There might be some more orcs around. They're all over the place. Slow down a bit, even though I've got the auto pause feature. Good. Hopefully they've got some tools. Not a huge amount. There are dogs. If you've got money available, they can, especially like with orcs and things, they can buy you a turn. You're kind of throwing $200 away, but the orcs will take a turn killing them. So if you're worried about holding something up, that is an option. And let's check here, see if we got any hammers. I do have a hammer, and I've got a two-handed hammer man. That's a bit of an expensive purchase. I might sell some things just to ensure I've got some money available. Just a few items there. I want to keep that. I'll sell that. I can get rid of an axe or two. I can get rid of scram sacks. One of these helmets. All right. So now I've got enough money to get me through for a while. If I find, depending on what the orcs have when they come, I might give something like this to my two-handed reach pole man in the back, just again to do as much damage as possible to their armor. But now it's time to hunt for them. Although I found that location here, it said, so that makes me think there should be some orcs around this area. Let's go up to this high ground and see if we can spot anything. You can see it opens up quite a range. This is a goblin encampment. Not exactly what I need. Let's come to the other side and see if there's something over here I can spot. We'll climb up to this high ground. And again, we've slowed down, and I'm not seeing anything. We do know there were some orcs down here, so I'll come down here and check for those two parties. I do have to be a little careful since I've spotted them. I don't think it'll auto-pause. You see some footprints, though. Footprints went in. The footprints are coming out. So I don't want to just continue walking and get surprised if there's both groups here. So we'll kind of wait here for a second. Goblin. All right. I was not expecting to fight goblins, but all right. Looks like, oh, God damn it. I wasn't necessarily wanting to fight goblins, but let's, where is my two-handed hammer guy? Let's see about putting the heavy armor I've got on him and see how he carries it. Okay, he's got 88 fatigue. He's not, I usually try to stay around 80. So that's, he'll get a couple decent swings off before he gets fatigued. And that's a good amount of armor. And because he's got Battle Forged, he'll only receive 70% of damage to his armor. That's good. Which means this dude, and in fact, realistically, this guy should be on the front lines. Probably. There we go. Sword for him. He's got a lot of fatigue. This guy was, I mean, wild men have huge amounts of fatigue, so they're great for putting in heavy armor. And we could probably do that with this guy too, if I've got another handy sword somewhere. Does not appear that I do. So what's this guy at? Actually, 83. We'll give him a cleaver. He doesn't need the bonus to hit. He's already pretty accurate. Again, we're taking some of the pole arms away just because these wolves are so many. They're going to flank around us. And actually, I mean, the archers are handy because otherwise they're just going to keep dancing around us and being a pain in the ass. So this will allow us to shoot at them and cause some injuries. And if they get close, he's got a backup spear. He's got a backup spear. We got plenty of beef there, I think. Let's wait here. Make sure we don't engage them in the woods. And we'll engage them before it's nighttime so we get full accuracy. All right. Wolf Riders. They're going to rush in. They're going to rush around. Actually, if they pass, let's step back a little bit. If they don't rush forward right away, we might try to just move on to this high ground. Because that's just going to give us a bonus to everything. Which is even better considering we've got the negative to everything from having the oath to fight the undead. Alright, so they are just, again, doing their standard protocol of swarming around and probing the edges. So we're going to start falling back. Let's not, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he can go here because he will have, just want to make sure I didn't outrun my coverage and these guys come in. So you have to be very particular sometimes when fighting these guys. Now, it's a little, I mean, you could put him in a couple different places, but usually you want them on the edges so they can do their sweep and hit multiple squares. I don't anticipate they're going to let him do that, but you never know. This guy could move too. Actually, he should go first next turn, but just in case, I'm going to only move him 1. That way they can't get the high ground on him and swarm him. Yep, he does get to go first. We will move him. I mean, we've already got a pretty good thing here, so let's move him to the back. And we'll see what they do. If they dance around, we'll just start shooting at them. Yeah, once you get a decent amount of armor and some powerful weapons, these wolf riders aren't so bad. But for, you know, beginning and mid-tier, these guys are pretty vicious. They attack a lot. They'll probe you for openings. They're just kind of a pain. Come back here. He's fine. He's fine. Come back over here. Just have to circle up. Doesn't see, and they're all out of range. He's already gone, so everyone else is done. Eventually they'll have to commit, and that's when things will get crazy. Alright. Now you have to be careful not to over-respond and then leave openings. But these guys look like decent targets. Yeah, you can see it knocked him back. He can probably step down just because if I leave these two here, they're not going to be able to go onto that spot. This hammer will probably injure that, but not kill it. We'll see. Oh, I forgot this guy's here, though, so that'll definitely do it. And in fact, no, it's probably not going to be enough. This guy, there's a lot of guys over here. This guy will wait. This guy will wait. Let's go ahead and shoot him, and then the cleaver will have a good time finishing him, I would imagine. And again, that'll work. He can actually just step back. That'll finish it. Actually, we'll wait. We'll let that swordsman hit him. There's no reason to take that fatigue if we don't need to. I could move up and try to stop them. I don't know if I want to do that. I think we'll just commit just to we'll just keep the defense going here. This guy can fall back, however, and help close off here. If they swarm around this hammer dude, he's just going to start swinging. He's fine. He's already gone. Good. He killed that guy. He's fine. He can... Actually, he can step in here and close us off completely. He's probably not going to get attacked. And we could be shield walling and things, but I'm not too worried about it. Again, I want to... For the most part, I don't know who they're going to target, and if I have one guy shield walling and one guy not, they'll usually target the guy who's easier to hit. So I'm just going to save up on fatigue so I can do maximum damage when they get close to me. Same with this guy. I could step forward, but then he won't be able to swing because it takes 6 action points. So it's fine. We'll just wait. My guys have good defense, good armor, good damage output. Except for that guy, apparently, who just got hit twice. Even though he's got good defense and dodge. Ah, this is a nice swing setup for my hammerman. Alright, so they're almost fully engaged now. This guy is probably the most dangerous just because he's threatening a guy who's not really designed for melee. We'll shoot him. And then we'll switch to javelins because I can shoot multiple times this way. And let's hit this guy since he's able to be hit by both of them. Quite a bit of damage. That's good. Start hacking away. This guy. Let's go for probably him. This guy has Overwhelm, and we'll get to go first next turn. This guy has a Cleaver, which does more damage. So this guy probably needs to help the most. Nice headshot. It doesn't really matter, probably. Let's just hit that guy. I'm going to wait with this guy. We're going to see what exactly he accomplishes. He might hit a lot. This guy, finish that off. Actually, so I'm going to use the polearm. I probably should have used my sword, but use the polearm to hit him. Hopefully he'll injure him. He might kill him and injure the next guy. But he's going to swing in an arc and hit 3. The arc, the wide swing does less damage than the single target, and it may not be enough to kill a guy outright. And if he doesn't kill someone, he doesn't get to use his berserk and go again. So if I injure one, he can swing, he'll definitely kill one, and then he can go again. That's perfect. That guy is injured, but not dead, and hopefully he can finish him. Finish that guy. Wound that guy. Alright. So, we will swing here. Hopefully kill that guy, and then we'll get to swing again maybe here. Oh, okay. Looks like there's 3. Let's swing again. I'm gonna fucking do it again. And that was a good hit. I missed. Done, done, done. Now you can see we chopped up quite a bit there. And let's see. Well, the only ones he can shoot at that are not going to be covered are these 2. Like I said, once you get these guys fully maxed out and they can use those throwing weapons with all the duelist perks and everything, they are brutal. They do so much damage. But they have to get all the way maxed out before they can fully become fully realized. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna kill stuff. I didn't even see that guy. Sometimes they get kind of hidden in all the death. So brutal. Yeah, like I said, once you get to the point where you've got armor and weapons, these Goblin Wolf Riders aren't so bad. I'm gonna run them down, finish them off. Who's left? I don't even see. I think they're all dead. So, good enough. And a whole bunch of swords again. How much damage they did to my armor? What's it say here? Ah. Alright. Looks like we need to get ready. Maybe the big orc is finally coming. That's good, because I was about to stop. Now. This guy... Nope, he's fine. This guy took a little bit of damage to his armor, but his armor is not very heavy, so that's not that big a problem. Anybody else? Mediocre? No. So aside from this guy, nobody really got hit. So good. Another hammer guy with more accuracy, with more defense. This guy's actually pretty good. A wild man. He'll, again, because a wild man, look at that, 148 fatigue, and that's only with 1 star. That is ridiculous. He can carry a ton of armor. And he's got a decent amount of health, too. He's got the hammer perk. I could actually give him gifted as well and just make him even a little better. He's already got rotate. Yeah, let's do this. A little bit of extra everything will be handy. That looks pretty good. Alright, so with that being the case, 17 hours for repairing. It's not too bad. Doesn't look like there's anything else there. I don't think that Warlord appears on the map or anything. He's just around somewhere, so we may not be able to find him for a while. I'm actually kind of tempted because I've got the oath still to go try to clear this out because I'm assuming it's undead. But I probably should focus on killing this orc if I can find him. I mean, he's worth quite a bit. I've already been tracking him down for quite a while. The good thing is it's not like other quests, because I've been killing so much, I can still go sell things. I'm not like just losing money waiting on this. But we can sell some more. I just like to make sure I've got enough money I don't get stuck out in the middle of nowhere with no money. And again, this is kind of at a loss, but whatever. Actually, if there's well, I may not have enough money to buy a hammer anymore. Don't necessarily need that or that. I don't usually use those weapons. Let's see what they've got here. If they had a highest level military hammer, I would probably get it, but they don't, unfortunately, and I don't need a crappy mallet, so we'll call it good. Let's come back down here and look for some trouble. Actually, let's go over... what is this? Oh, man. All right. This is a lot. Although, of course, what don't we see? I don't see Orc Warriors. The one thing I was hoping to have a video showing. Everything but Orc Warriors. All right, so what do you got? Actually, this is an interesting... I don't want to say a dilemma, but it's kind of an interesting puzzle. So the Orc Warlord is going to have a shitload of armor. The Orc Young and the Orc Berserkers, we've already fought. And what do they don't, they just have health. So just swords will be plenty to handle those guys. And the archers will help a lot. Many Goblin Wolf Riders is going to be a pain in the ass to deal with, but it's not impossible. They're just going to, again, they're going to swarm around and make it a little more difficult for my archers, but that's fine. The only guy who's going to require hammers is the Warlord. And the only, well, the Berserkers are dangerous. They can hit very hard, but they're relatively easy to kill. The Warlord can hit very hard too. But I do have a couple guys I can give whips to. So if, especially the Warlord, but potentially the Berserkers too, if they happen to get somewhere that's a little tricky, I can disarm those one or two key individuals and just kind of neuter them, nullify them. So it's not going to be the hammer fest I was anticipating. I will need to have a few hammers just because, I mean, just because. And so the next question is, how important is it to have the archers? While it'd be nice to shoot some of these guys, yeah, it's probably still worth it. Probably still worth it just to rough them up a bit. Let's see. This guy's nice and has some potential. I don't know if this is the right fight for him. This guy with the hammer perk and the hammer and slightly better accuracy and starting at confident might be a better pick. This guy should definitely participate. He is normally a two-handed flail guy. The two-handed flail is excellent for like human opponents. It's not necessarily the best thing in this particular case. He might be better off just with sword and shield. Again, flails are not ideal. This guy will be fine with a sword. All right, this guy is made for the hammer, so we'll give it to him. This guy's a sword guy, that's fine. Don't have any more hammer dudes? Oh, well, I've got this guy. And this guy does not have a weapon perk yet. Neither does he. These guys are both handy, but not ideal. Oh, well, this guy's got a hammer. So ultimately, 1, 2, 3 hammers. This guy's got a whip. Who else is incredibly accurate? This guy is. This will slow him down, but if I absolutely have to disarm something, he can do it. Even with the penalty for not having a cleaver perk. And I'm thinking I might not take this guy. While an archer will be handy, it's not going to be handy for very long. This guy can still put out a lot of damage with javelins once they close, and if he gets in trouble, he can step away. This guy does not have footwork. He will not be able to step away, and he's not going to put out the burst damage this guy will. Instead, we'll put somebody who's got a little more armor and oomph. This guy's level 5 with 70. Level 7 with 65, although this guy does 10% more damage. This guy, I think, has more fatigue. Let's give this guy the polearm. He's already got very heavy armor. How much is this? That's 165. This is like 220 or something, 210. So we'll let him roll with that. He's still got plenty of armor, plenty of protection. Hammer, we'll put the hammer in the middle, and that way we can relocate wherever we need to. Got a hammer on the right and a hammer on the left. These guys will keep their shields just to protect themselves against the orcs. Let's make sure everyone's as heavily armored as possible. That guy is at 76. Again, we try to aim for 80. He's fine. This guy is, I mean, he could take more weight, but I don't have any more to give him. This guy's actually maybe a little over encumbered. This is 210 at 26. This is 260 at 32. As much as it's important to have, I mean, it's not that much less, and this will keep him alive longer. So we'll go with that, unless, I mean, realistically, this guy can better utilize his extra armor. Okay, he's pretty heavily armored. Actually, well, this guy's going to roll out too, so I could take this guy's helmet and stick it on him, but then he's going to be under-equipped, so, and this guy's pretty important, so. Hammer dude, that guy's pretty well equipped. All right, I think we're good. I could give him a sword, since I've got a free one, but, again, orcs have lower defense or easier to hit, so I don't need the bonus. I want raw damage, and this cleaver does significant raw damage, especially if I get to the point where that Orc Warlord's injured, I can start using the actual decapitate attack. Anyone need shields? I think we're good. All right. This is going to be a little nuts, but let's go for it. Yeah, my guys are mostly repaired. Double check one last time. Actually, what's this? 165. Does anyone need that? Is this better armor? Sure, why not? Put it on that guy. See, look at that. A little bit of, oh, actually this poisoned oil. Is that going to be worth anything? Probably not. Let's be honest. It's going to be a pain to deal with. And I'm not going to mess with it. All right. Let's go. That's a lot of stuff. And the terrain is mostly open. So, what are the priorities? The priorities are going to be berserkers for the most part, especially if they have axes or two-handed weapons like these. These flails are just ignore my shields, which is annoying. I'm less worried about the wolf riders. As we saw last time, we can chop them up pretty well. I have fewer pole arms, so I can't focus fire on them as much, but that's fine. There's an axe. That's a priority, and of course, that axe is not in line with this guy. Let's shoot and then back up. And we backed him up too. I am not in a hurry, so we can always just step back. And make them work. I'm going to... Yeah, that's fine. The problem is sometimes these guys without a shield, they're easier for the enemy to charge and stun. And that's why you'll see a lot of people will pick, especially for the two-handed guys, they'll pick the Indomitable perk, which makes them immune to being stunned and knocked back. But it's a perk. It takes a decent amount of fatigue, and it's kind of situational. Usually I don't take it. I'll put him just so these wolf riders can't flank around. Everyone, there's the warlord. So he's on the bottom. He's kind of lined up with my hammerman here, and I may shift this guy down too next time if I can. He's got a two-handed axe, which is a very powerful weapon. He can do a lot of damage, but he doesn't have a shield, so it'll be easy for my guys to disarm, hopefully. Hopefully. Actually, let's move him down here as well. Again, all the armor really, all the anti-armor needs to be lined up with this guy. Wolf riders are going to work their flanks. Again, annoying, but not too devastating. Although, unfortunately, unlike last time... Yeah, see, I stun him. Alright. Annoying, but we can deal with it. This guy is done. I think I'm going to shoot him again anyway. God damn it. Alright. We're going to start bringing out the javelins then. Maybe I can injure him with one of these. That's good. He's injured. So that's going to make him do less damage or make it harder for him to hit. And when I throw next turn, because he's injured, I'll just do more damage. We want to kill these guys if at all possible. And this guy is very slow, so I can have my standard bearer swing. And he'll be okay. We have to finish the axe guys. They are very dangerous. Damn it. These guys are less dangerous, but we gotta finish them off too. I do not want to move him up and around. Well, I do, but it's just going to expose my rear to these wolf riders. So we're going to do that a bit. I really want to take out that axe before I start smashing my stuff. These guys are going to be a problem, especially because they will start shutting down my archer there. Let's move here. If they want to ride up here, the hammer will get a chance to smash them up. This guy will have to wait, but my standard will step up, and then he can step forward and swing. He won't do very much damage because he's in a hammer, but it's something, and maybe I'll break that guy. Oh, that's dangerous. All right. Good. Good. Not good, but... And actually, if these guys step forward, he might be able to step back, which would be handy. Ah, good. We fled him, so that's something. This is not ideal. This guy with the axe will probably just smash my shield, but I'll try to... Oh, well. I got 2 headshots. I almost killed him. That was not the intent, but I'll take it. Yep, as you can see, I figured one of them would do that. Chains will ignore shields. Oh, man. That's so brutal. He almost killed that guy. Holy cow. And that guy has a very heavy helmet. Well, I don't have a choice at this point. He's going to have melee issues too. He's just going to wait. I don't have anything else to do with him. This guy's going to flee. Hopefully when he flees, we kill him, although I doubt it. He's got a lot of health still. We may also step away and let him at least step back with his footwork skill. All right. Just like we did last time, I think I will wait. We're going to hit that Wolf Rider, injure him, and then let this guy swing his hammer and arc, and hopefully he'll get to swing twice. I do need to figure out how I'm going to avoid letting that guy... Well, it'll probably work. If he waits now, this guy will go first, and maybe he'll move around. Maybe. Yeah, I should have checked that first. This orc with the club is already gone, so he won't stun me. Not ideal. He can't do anything yet. We'll wait and see if we can clear stuff out first, and then if we can, he'll get to throw, and maybe we can take that berserker out, because we have already seen he's pretty dangerous. I need to kill that guy. Not a lot of damage, despite a shot to the head. This guy actually has a decent amount of armor. Let's step back. Let's continue. Do what we can. I want to kill this guy. It's not going to happen. I can move forward here. This actually be a good guy to... Well, maybe. Let's tie up some of these guys. I mean, I'm kind of stuck at that point where I got to start making some tough calls. Yep, like I thought, he's going to smash the shield. But because he's got the shield perk, he didn't actually cut through it. He'll get to go first next turn, and hopefully, since that guy's already near death, I can kill him and preserve his shield, which will let him hold this flank up a lot better. Except for that guy will be an issue, but one step at a time. As much as I want to step down here and be able to whip or kill that guy, I have to kill this guy. Not dead, but he is, let's see, who's the one who's injured? This guy. So if I step back here, maybe he can swing and kill him. And if not, he can use footwork to get back, and at least there won't be anyone touching him. He might be a little safer. All right, that guy is very hurt. He's only got a 50% chance to hit, and that takes 3 AP. So I can swing once, and then I can step away. And we'll step away. And I could step here. I don't know if that's safer or not. Probably is. Actually, we'll probably step here just so the polearm can move forward. All right. Swing. We got a kill. Let's finish this guy so that my javelin man is free. Damn it, didn't work. All right. Finish him. We're going to switch back. You only get 1 free quick hands exchange. So this is going to take 4 action points to change back to the javelins. But then I'll get to throw one at that guy, which is the more important thing. So let's try to finish him off. That's something. We got to finish that guy. Oh, man. Okay, at least killed him. Oh, it's nice that they're swarming around and not getting too close. That's a problem, because he is not very good. Oh! That flail is going to town on people. The good news is, I mean, for what it's worth, he's only got a broken nose, and he can defend himself, but if he gets hit by that young, he is dead. I guess we have to try to hurt that guy, and then he can finish him. Maybe. We have to shield wall, I think, to try to stay alive. Oh, that's not good. All right. Options. Options are not good. I can pull out my backup weapon, but then my standard's going to go away. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill them. I can pull out my whip, hit that guy. I don't know if it's going to kill him, but it might break his morale. I'll go for that. Or we'll just miss again. That's something. That's an option too. We haven't hurt either of these guys, so let's whiff some more. Well, I really want to hit that guy, but I don't have an option. Let's try to hit him. Something. He will wait. I could try to kill that guy with his spear like last time, and then he could throw javelins. But if I kill this guy and make an opening, this guy may move in, which I certainly don't want. So we'll wait. I don't have any good options here, but I'm going to attempt to move away. Yeah, I have to. He's not going to make it. Try again. And rotate with him. I'm going to try to hit that guy. Is this a fear dude? It is a fear dude, so I might be able to panic that guy. It's going to open this up, but I have to. I'm going to miss again. Alright. I'm actually okay with that. I don't care if he's boosting his guys and scaring mine a little bit, as long as they keep fighting. I mean, he's got to try. I gotta keep stun locking him, which is annoying. Ooh, that's not good. I don't want... I don't want him killing him, which I think he's going to go first. That's going to be terrible. But, nope, he's still engaged. I could stab. I could use footwork to step away and throw a javelin, but I'm not going to kill him. Well, I gotta kill something, so let's kill that guy. 97% miss, that's always nice. Alright, well, we're probably gonna lose a couple people this next attack. I mean, these wolf riders don't do a shit ton of damage, but when they start adding up, they do problems. Alright. I don't know if this helps enough. Oh, can I not switch with this guy? Oh, it's footwork. Well, I can't help that guy, so he's probably gonna die. Oh, he survived. Whoa! I'm getting a little crazy. All right. Does this guy... I don't think he has Berserk. No. If he had Berserk, I could hit that guy and potentially kill it. But he doesn't. This orc is not a priority right now. Let's hit something. Get some damage. He was stunned. Let's... and we gotta kill these guys. Everything we kill is a bonus, so... there's something gone. Nope. Alright. Alright, we're doing something. Maybe I should have used the whip and disarmed that guy. He's going to go early next turn, but a little late now. And he's getting fatigued now. We're missing everything. So neither one of these guys has body armor. This guy is more wounded. I can't get down there, so let's just kill what we can. Good. It's nice I guess, that the Warlord keeps dancing around and not committing, because I don't have the means to deal with him yet. He must have been stunned. He didn't get to go. My poor hammer man's not accomplishing much. This guy goes in 7, 19, 14, 12. This guy is going to hit somebody, probably him. I think we need to try to move down here. He's got good defense, plus 15. And he's already got a high defense to begin with. If we can at least swing once at this guy, we'll hinder his abilities. Didn't scare him, but we did overwhelm him. Oh, man. All right. Let's hurt what we can. I don't think he hit anybody. He may have hit... No. It looked like we're okay right now. That guy is fleeing. This guy is horribly wounded. I think he's just got a knife. 86% chance to hit. Well, let's go for it, I guess. This guy does not have many options. Let's kill something. He's fleeing. He is fleeing. I mean, changing back to a throwing weapon is not going to help at all, so let's just keep stabbing. Hopefully he doesn't bleed out. Yes, I think we'll attempt now to disarm this guy. And then we'll switch back so we can keep inspiring as best we can. We're going to try to help out over here. We're going to miss. This guy is not in a good way. He's still moving around. That's fine with me. We got to try to kill him. I mean, he doesn't have any good options at this point. His armor's completely gone. And he's going to miss some more. Who is that guy? Oh, my two-handed flail dude. That's unfortunate. Alright. He's going to stick around. And... I mean, there's nowhere really for this guy to move. This guy's going to die. Hopefully he's not going to do anything. This guy is pretty hurt, though. We'll see if Mr. Club here can do anything to him. Alright, there he goes. That's a problem. Alright. Can we finish this guy at least? Oh, he's fleeing. Let's start. I guess... I mean, it's dangerous because this guy could just walk up, but I don't have a choice. We're going to walk up here to kill him. Walk up here. Try to help out there. I don't want this guy to get hit with the axe. This guy will get one step, and then he'll get to swing. I don't want that guy to get away. Let's just go up here and try to hit this guy. And we'll miss. This guy... Actually, this guy might be able to survive. If we rotate out with him... at least someone with some armor and who's not on death's door will get to go. That guy's already fleeing. Let's wait. If the orc moves in somewhere really dangerous, we can disarm him. Although this guy's fatigue level is going to rapidly rise, so he can't disarm too many times. I mean, none of these are great options. This is at least someone we can hit. He's fleeing. That's a start. Alright, this guy. I don't actually have a good option for him either. I want to help out up here, but if he goes forward, he's going to be touching that guy. We'll wait for this guy. This guy can move. then he can step through and throw javelins up here, and maybe we can save this guy. Unlikely, but he doesn't need to move yet because he's going to run. This guy's going to go, and that'll be very interesting to see what happens. No, he just went right in. But he moved in and did not swing, which is nice at least. This is actually, well, so I've got a choice here. I can try to hit that guy, which I need to get to work on. Or I can hit this guy. 59% is not great. But I have to kill him. I can disarm him. If I start hitting him, I'm going to get hit with this guy. So didn't kill him, but he's staggered, which means he goes later next turn, so he'll get to swing again and maybe I'll finish him. He can wait. These guys are going to flee, and he'll get free swings. So let's just see what happens. Oh, or he can rally and run in, which is not what I was hoping for. That destroys all of my plans. I didn't think he'd rally at the beginning of the turn. Ugh, he's running. Which means he has to rally everybody. Which causes more problems. This guy... Oh, he's still running. Okay. We'll come down and we'll hammer him. Oh! Well, okay. That's something, I suppose. I don't know. This guy can't really contribute anything. He's fleeing. Oh, we're getting torn up. We're down 3 people now. We'll be down 4 soon. Let's put some wounds on him. I mean, he's too close. But I can still hit him better than him, so let's do what damage we can. At least I got a couple of good fighters here. I have to try to rally that guy. And I did. How hurt is he? He's not very hurt. I don't want to move this guy. He's just going to get killed. So we'll work with what we've got. Try to finish that guy off. Come over here. Did not. This guy is not in a good place. He's got plenty of armor. These guys don't actually do that much damage, but he's not going to hit very well. We'll give it a shot. Oh, he's running. That even works better. All right. And we're just going to keep hammering there. Good. He's too tired to swing, but we can start working our way around. Nope, can't even work our way around. But good. Running. That guy's hurt. We might be able to finish these guys off and eke out a victory here. No, he probably gone. Good. Too tired. Oh, man. Hurt, but good. Good. Step up here to finish that guy off. Barely survived. Let's start working our way around. Let's make sure these guys don't get away. Oh, I shouldn't have swung there. I shouldn't have swung there, because once you hit... Although, if he had run, he would have died and done the same thing. So that's annoying, because now he's alive again, and he'll get to swing. So we have to finish him off. I forgot about that. Wolf Riders are so annoying. Hit him again. Yep, see, he's rallied again because we killed the Wolf Rider. But he's at least hurt enough now that we should be able to finish him. That was I misclicked, but it's okay. Good. What a mess. But I don't know what's left, but it's over. Did any of them survive? Well, my archer did, but he's got a collapsed lung. And 2 of my nice guys are dead as well. Probably not worth it. But what do you gotta do? Sometimes you're gonna take those tough quests and see what happens. Ugh. Was that worth 4,000 bucks? No. No, it was not. But where do you go? Erzgrube? Alright, I'll do that later. It's been a long video. It did not go as I planned because I kept having so many little fights, and then, of course, finding the big fight at the end. But, yeah. Hopefully, at least you learned something out of it. It's, fighting the war boss is tough. It's interesting. You can see he's kind of like the Wolf Riders in a way. He doesn't charge in right away. He uses his roar to kind of inspire his troops. And I think it demoralizes yours as well. Because my standard bearer is so inspiring, it didn't impact me as much on the negative side, but it certainly rallied his guys. So, good luck hunting your war bosses. It's not easy.